Hey everyone, it's the Patient Hodler coming at you with another quick market update, and we are going to look here into the weekly chart, as this is very interesting. If you enjoyed these quick market updates as well in the morning, then please smash up the like button right now here and let's jump into the chart. So we do have Bitcoin here, and we just had a weekly close, and this was a little bit of a surprising one because when we were on Saturday, Sunday, we were still with a price action down here, and it looked as if we were going to slice through the bull market support band, but now we have actually closed this week above the support band. And this looks like a very strong signal, as the buyers seemingly coming in here hard, right? And now we have another 6 days and 20 hours for the next weekly candle. So this is looking great. Just quickly on the what is coming up this week, we do have a lot of data coming up on the 3rd of October, which is in Germany a public holiday, by the way. The ISM, then the unemployment rate, non-farm payrolls, ISM manufacturing PMI, and job openings all coming on in the same day. And so therefore we are already expecting volatility, but the question is to which side, and that is what divides everyone in the space apparently. So we do see here, for example, this tweet sums up exactly the divide, right? So this guy here says, these are the type of posts I want to see at the top, right? So saying basically we are at the top. And then this guy, he posted the 4-year cycle has now become a 5-year. So everyone is running after the theory of the 5-year cycle right now, which is debatable, right? But I mean, there's reasons for that theory, but also we cannot just run after it and then we all get wrecked. So let's just see, let's be rational. We discussed it here on the channel that Raoul Pal has found some evidence that the cycle might be elongated or prolongated, right? But let's not just run after it. Everyone is now, hey, it's going to be a 5-year cycle. And when everyone's running after it, I don't know, right? I'm not sure. But let's see. The 4-year cycle has now become 5-year cycle. Not everyone understands what it means, but in short, the facts show that Bitcoin will peak in Q2 2026. So, and then they post this, right, from the Wall Street cheat sheet, this chart, where you say, okay, we are here, just here, and all of this is coming, right? So that we are basically in a hope stage, which is what the cheat sheet doesn't say how far this is going, but rather how are you progressing through the phases. And I'm not really sure if that's the right measure to take, because this phase says, as written here, a recovery is possible. Man, we have pumped so hard. Let's go into the monthly chart here quickly and recap where we are with Bitcoin, just so that we can check our bias a little bit and see that we don't get wrecked, right? I mean, 2 years ago on Bitcoin, we did not have a Bitcoin ETF, and we did not have that level of institutional adoption, and we were lingering around 15,000 for Bitcoin, and then we come up and we are like, we just 7x'd, if you want to look at this. We formed this massive head and shoulders, or whatever cup and handle you want to see. We broke out, we retested, and we are in the continuation. Yes, we might have a lot left in the tank, like going to 150k, right? But to state that we are a recovery is possible, man, everyone that looks into this is like, hey, we are at all-time highs, and we have pumped, basically, even though it doesn't feel like it, since 2 years straight, almost 3 years straight, we've pumped, right? We are very far progressed in a cycle. So these, in my opinion, this is really dangerous, but of course, we need this also, right? And then you would say, there is basically optimism coming in, where you say, this rally is real. I don't know. I think we've seen it already. We've seen it out of Ethereum new all-time high, right? I think we are rather here like in belief. Hey, get fully invested. I don't know. Maybe even in thrill. I will. I got to tell everyone to buy. I don't know. Somewhere in between here. Maybe we are here, right? But all in all, doesn't really matter. What I'm looking for is in the broader indicators right now, the TSI, which is right now more flat than up, but I do think there is a bigger pump coming in. right now, and then the RSI going to overheated, and then the TSI just flipped bearish on the monthly, which is not so great, but it's also it's still fine, right? Okay, so we expect a pump out of this also because of the previous month. So what we have just finished, or what we are about to finish tomorrow, is the worst month in crypto, right? September with an average of minus 3.67%, and where we are going is into October, which is traditionally 25%, and November then, so from October to November, and then we'll see, right? December is still a greenish month. So these are all on the good side. So very, very likely we are going to see very positive returns here out of those months. And this can be supported by the gold chart. This morning I opened the gold price and I do see, wow, we are rallying again, right? We are rallying again, and we are at a new all-time high at $3,805 at the moment at making this video. And as you can see here, there is a very, very, very strong correlation between gold and Bitcoin, right? And usually, if there's not that much correlation, basically, Bitcoin overshoots gold, right? As we do see here. Right now, we do have the opposite. Yeah, if you correlate this here nicely, you see that Bitcoin had 2 phases of catch up to do in the last, I would say, year with gold, and now gold has flagged and broken out again significantly. I mean, this is not debatable anymore. Gold has broken out from this flag in a very, very significant way, and just put in a 10% move on top of its parabolic move that it already has. Meanwhile, Bitcoin is still flagging, right? What happened here? So very likely Bitcoin is going to follow this breakout, right? And even some say, and some arguments can be made for that, it didn't even catch up quite to the highs where it should be in gold terms on this flag, right? So this, I would say, makes me bullish. We do have the rate cuts. We do have what institutions bring still to the table, right? Buying from strategy and so on. We have all of that, and we do have these volatility causing events in the front, right? Like the job opening numbers and so on. So all in all, I would say we can expect volatility, and I would not be surprised if we go into October and in the first days we dump even more just to scare everyone out. But somewhere in October, I think we'll do a big fat turnaround where also money is flowing out of altcoins into Bitcoin. Bitcoin puts in a new all-time high. And this is something that we need to be very, very clear about as well, right? If that happens, money flows out of gold and everywhere else into Bitcoin, even sucked out of altcoins, then it's still not altcoin season, right? We can't hope for a new Bitcoin leg and at the same time hope it's altcoin season. Usually those happen in sequence, right? Bitcoin rallies more, it flows back and forth with Ethereum, and then it goes into the large caps and into the other coins. You can't hope for massive 100x returns on the other altcoins while Bitcoin is still the king and putting in new all-time highs. As long as Bitcoin did not stop rallying, though, it also means it's not altcoin season yet, but the higher Bitcoin goes, the harder this altcoin season will be, in my opinion, right? So overall, I'd say there's still a gas left in the tank for Bitcoin. So for now, we don't have to look at that altcoin season yet. Maybe Bitcoin dominance is going to climb again based on that, and then we'll have these massive returns in October, November, where Bitcoin is still good, and then there should be more out of the altcoins, right? So let me know in the comments below what you think. Smash up the like button also for this video if you enjoy these market updates, and wherever you are on the world, have yourselves a great morning, evening, day, night, or afternoon. I see you in very, very soon in the next live stream video. Have a good one, everyone, and bye.